Hey everyone, coming at you today with another throwback tutorial. I am starting this one by priming my eye with CoverGirl's Lid Lockup. First, applying that directly to my lid and then using my fingers to blend it all out. Now starting with the shadows, I am going in with this gorgeous mustard color called New Wave and a fluffy blending brush, and I am running that throughout my crease, first starting in the outer corner where I want it most intense and then working it towards my inner corner and blending it out. Next, I'm going into the shade All Star, same fluffy blending brush that I used in the crease, but I am applying this in my outer corner, sticking mostly to the lid portion of my outer corner, working it slightly just below my crease and along the lower lash line, so it basically covers the outer third-ish of my lid. And to make sure the boundaries of those two shades are blended, I went back in with a little bit of that yellow color from before to just buff and blend that out. Now on to the lid shade. This is a gorgeous cool bronze that I am patting with a flat shader brush, starting in my inner corner and working it to where it meets that matte burgundy that I placed in the outer third. Then I'm taking one of my favorite shades from this palette. It's electric and it's this shimmery, greeny gold shifty shade, and I'm applying that to my inner corner. It goes surprisingly well with this look considering that the greenish goldish tinge aren't exactly what you would expect with a burgundy, but somehow it fits. And for the lower lash line, I'm just kind of making sure everything matches up with the upper lid. I am first running that yellow along the entirety of my lower lash line and taking that burgundy along my outer corner, really smoking it out. For the waterline, I am using Urban Decay's 24/7 liner pencil in the shade Alkaline. It's the super interesting matte red-leaning plum tone. You might think it makes you look a little bit sickly, but I promise you, pair it with a plummy or maroon look like I have, and you will be so surprised. And then to finish off the eyes is the lashes. This is the Butter London Stroke of Wow mascara, and as usual, I give my lashes a few good coats just to really amp up the drama on both the top and bottom lashes. Okay, moving on to the rest of the face. This is a serious throwback, guys. It's the Natasha Denona Foundation X that I got a couple of years back. I used to love this stuff, but I think I ultimately stopped using it because it's a tad too deep for me most of the year, but now that I've gotten a little bit more sun on my face, it is a perfect match. I mean, look at that coverage. It looks like second skin, and honestly, I've kind of re-fallen in love with it, which is, I mean, kind of the point of this series, you know? The concealer is one that I rediscovered in my last throwback tutorial. It's obviously the Tarte Shape Tape, and after remembering how much I loved it, it has been my recent go-to. So here we go again. The brows are not so much a throwback, more so a mainstay. I've been using these a lot recently, and I first start with the CoverGirl. It's this ultra fine brow pencil that I use to draw in these really hair-like, lifelike hair structures. I think that's what I'm trying to say. It looks just like hair when I draw it in, and that is what I use to fill my brows. I find I especially need help with filling in the top of my arch and the end of my tail, and so this ultra fine pencil really helps me get to that. Then I go in with my L'Oreal Brow Boost to set and add a little bit more volume to my brows, you know what I'm saying? Back into the throwbacks for the rest of the face. This was an oldie but a goodie. It's the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. It's one of the first entirely matte cool tone bronzers I can ever remember being out there, and so it was a go-to for me for a super long time. So here I am just taking a fluffy brush and using that for a little bit of bronzer, not quite contour, a little bit of bronzing all over the face. And the blush is one that is so old, the shade's not even made anymore. It's the Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush in the shade Blissful, which is basically this muted, it looks very pigmented in the pan, but it comes off as more of a muted coral on the skin, just in case you're looking for a dupe, and I'm just applying that to the apples of my cheeks and swiping back up to my hairline. Then last for the face is a highlight, a classic one from Becca. This is in the shade Moonstone, and I'm pretty much just going to town with it everywhere. I'm a big fan of the blinding highlight, and so that's what I'm trying to achieve right here. Just strobe light beams from my face. Then to finish this thing off, I'm going in with a lipstick. This is from Flower Beauty. It's the Petal Pout lip color in the shade Peachy Nude. I thought it was a nice compliment for the somewhat dramatic eyes. Let me know what you think in the comments below, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget, if you recreate this look, I would love to see it. Tag me on all the social medias. I'm at Dailybaileyb. Thank you again for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will catch you in the next video, guys. Bye!